Did you know that the ocean covers more than 70% of Earth's surface, yet we've only explored a tiny fraction of it? It's a humbling thought, isn't it? This vast blue wilderness that stretches out as far as the eye can see, teeming with life and mysteries that we can only begin to fathom. And how do we as mere humans dare to venture into this alien world? Through the marvel of scuba diving, this incredible sport and scientific tool opens up the ocean's depths to us, allowing us to plunge below the surface and witness the wonders of the deep firsthand. Scuba diving is more than just a thrilling adventure, it's a key that unlocks the door to an underwater world that remains largely unexplored and unknown. With every dive, we peel back another layer of the ocean's secrets, from the vibrant coral reefs that burst with color and life, to the eerie silence of the abyss where light cannot reach. But scuba diving is not just about exploration, it's also about understanding. Every time divers submerge, they contribute to our collective knowledge of the oceans. They document marine life, observe changes in the environment, and collect data that helps scientists understand how the oceans work and how they're changing. And it's not just for scientists. Anybody who's willing to learn and respect the ocean can become a scuba diver. You don't need to be an athlete or a marine biologist. All you need is curiosity and a sense of adventure. Scuba diving, in its essence, is about connection. It connects us to the ocean, to nature, and to ourselves. It challenges us, teaches us, and often leaves us in awe. And the more we dive, the more we realize how much more there is to discover. Scuba diving provides us with a unique opportunity to explore this vast, largely uncharted territory. So let's put on our masks, adjust our regulators, and prepare to take the leap. It's time to delve into the ocean's depths. But let's dive deeper. What exactly is technical scuba diving? Technical scuba diving, or tech diving for short, is an extension of the popular recreational diving that many of us are familiar with. It takes divers beyond the conventional limits by immersing them in environments and depths that are outside the purview of traditional recreational diving. Tech diving is like the extreme sport version of scuba diving. To differentiate it further, recreational diving is typically about exploring underwater life and landscape within safe, preset limits, usually not exceeding a depth of 40 meters. On the other hand, technical diving can take you beyond these limits into deeper zones, inside underwater caves, or even to the wreckage of sunken ships. However, this thrill comes with its share of challenges and risks. Hence, it demands more specialized equipment and rigorous training. In addition to the standard scuba gear, tech divers often carry multiple gas tanks, which contain various gas blends, redundant breathing and propulsion systems, and sometimes even wear a dry suit instead of a wetsuit for prolonged exposure to cold water. The training is equally intense. Tech divers need to master advanced buoyancy control, navigation, and emergency procedures. They also learn about deep diving physiology and the technical aspects of using mixed gases. This training can be demanding, but it's essential to ensure the diver's safety in challenging underwater environments. Moreover, technical diving also involves meticulous planning. Divers need to calculate their gas consumption, decompression stops, and have an understanding of the potential hazards of the dive site. It's not just about diving deeper, but also about being prepared for every possible scenario. In essence, tech diving is a commitment. It requires a higher level of knowledge, skills, and preparation. It's not for everyone, but for those who are up for the challenge, it can provide an extraordinary, unparalleled experience. Technical diving is not just about going deeper, it's about exploring areas and aspects of the underwater world that are beyond the reach of recreational divers. So what does a technical diver need to explore these underwater frontiers? Well, first and foremost, technical divers use rebreathers. Unlike traditional scuba systems, which release your exhaled breath into the water, rebreathers recycle it. They remove the carbon dioxide and add in the necessary amount of oxygen, allowing you to breathe it in again. This not only extends your dive time, but also minimizes the bubbles that could disturb marine life or cloud visibility. Next comes the twin set, a pair of two identical cylinders mounted alongside each other on the diver's back. These are used in technical diving because they provide twice the amount of gas, which is crucial in case of longer or deeper dives. The twin set also provides redundancy, a backup if one cylinder fails, ensuring that the diver is never without a supply of breathing gas. Then we have side mounts, an alternative to the twin set. In side mount diving, divers carry 2 or more cylinders, secured at their sides instead of on their back. This configuration offers better flexibility and reduces physical strain, making it a popular choice for cave and wreck diving, where tight spaces might be encountered. There are also dry suits made of insulating material to keep you warm in colder waters. And don't forget the decompression computers, which monitor your depth, dive time, and decompression status. These are absolutely vital for managing your time underwater and ensuring you ascend at the right rate to avoid decompression sickness. Lastly, we have technical diving lights, which are much more powerful than those used in recreational diving. These are essential for illuminating the dark depths of caves, wrecks, and other complex environments that technical divers often explore. Remember, all this gear isn't just about making the dive possible. It's also about making it safe. Each piece of equipment serves a specific purpose and can be a literal lifeline when you're hundreds of feet underwater. Proper equipment is not just about convenience or efficiency, it's a matter of safety and survival. Speaking of safety, what measures do technical divers take to ensure they come back from their adventures unharmed? Now that's an essential question that deserves a thoughtful answer. In the alluring yet challenging world of technical scuba diving, safety is treated as paramount. This isn't a hobby where you can afford to cut corners or neglect the rules. The underwater realm is breathtaking but also unforgiving, and divers need to respect that. One of the critical safety measures in technical diving is the use of decompression stops. These are planned pauses during the ascent where divers allow their bodies to adjust to the changing pressure. It's like stopping to catch your breath during a marathon, but in this case, the stakes are much higher. Skipping a decompression stop can lead to decompression sickness, an extremely serious and potentially life-threatening condition. Another vital safety measure is the use of safety lines. These lines, often referred to as guidelines or buddy lines, work like an underwater roadmap. They help divers navigate their way, especially in complex underwater terrains like wrecks or caves. If visibility is compromised or if a diver becomes disoriented, these lines can literally be a lifeline back to safety. Then there's the concept of redundant air supplies. This means carrying more than one source of breathing gas. It's the underwater equivalent of having a spare tire in your car. If there's a problem with the primary air supply, divers can switch to their backup source, providing them with the precious extra minutes they might need to make a safe ascent. But above all, the most crucial safety measure is proper training and preparation. Technical diving is a discipline that requires knowledge, skills, and a lot of practice. It's not just about having the right gear, it's about knowing how to use it correctly and being physically and mentally prepared for the challenges that may come. In technical diving, safety is not an option, it's a requirement. So before you plunge into the depths, remember that the key to a successful dive is a safe dive. In the end, the ocean rewards those who respect its power and tread with caution. So, are you ready to take the plunge into the world of technical scuba diving? We've journeyed together through the fascinating realm of this unique sport, delving into the depths of our oceans, exploring the technicalities, gearing up, and understanding the crucial importance of safety. Let's take a moment to resurface and revisit our journey. We began by immersing ourselves into the ocean's depths, where we discovered a world teeming with life, from the most beautiful coral reefs to the deepest, most untouched parts of the ocean. We learned that technical scuba diving isn't just about exploration, but also about understanding and respecting this precious underwater ecosystem. Next, we dove headfirst into the technical side of scuba diving. We unraveled the complexities of the equipment, understanding how each piece works together to make our underwater explorations possible. We discovered that this isn't just about strapping on a mask and fins. It's a meticulous process that requires understanding and respect for the gear that is, quite literally, our lifeline beneath the waves. Then, we plunged into the process of gearing up. We learned about the importance of checking, rechecking, and then checking our gear again. We understood that every piece of equipment has a specific role to play, and the importance of ensuring each piece is in perfect working order cannot be overstated. Finally, we surfaced to the importance of safety. We realized that technical scuba diving is an adventure, yes, but one that requires a deep commitment to safety. We learned about the measures we must take to ensure our safety and the safety of those diving with us. For those of you who feel the call of the deep, remember, proper training is essential. This is a sport that demands respect, patience, and a willingness to learn. So if you're ready to embark on this journey, make sure you're prepared. The ocean is a vast, beautiful, and mysterious world. Through technical scuba diving, we have the chance to explore it, understand it, and ultimately protect it.